Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Sherry,
And I'm Brooke.
and Brooke is reacting to Xena, Warrior Princess.
It's a Xena day. Good.
Yeah,
Good.
and I think this will be a nice pick-me-up for you.
Yeah, last week was bad.
Yeah,
It's just in real life.
yeah, we won't get into it, but
Yeah,
yeah.
we don't need me to cry right now, so it's fine. But when it rains, it pours and all that.
Yeah.
But this week has been better. So, and we actually get to record. So, and we need to because we have this weekend and next weekend, and then I'm unavailable again. Life is crazy.
And just so everybody knows, the last reaction we did with Carl Urban, which I think was a Xena episode.
The bald guy.
The bald guy, yeah. I sent her a picture of Scourge from Thor Ragnarok, and she said, yeah, just some other white bald guy.
Yeah, just a bald guy. I don't know. And I've seen Thor Ragnarok, and I went, who the hell is that? It's not Tom Hiddleston or Chris Hemsworth. I'm like, who?
Who? So I tried. Do you remember what we watched last? With Xena, at least?
No way in hell. I kind of remember... I just remember Iola's dying in the Hercules episode, but I don't even think that's the last one we watched.
Monster in the Promised Land was the Hercules one.
Oh, so, that's the one where the baby, the little alien baby. That's the last one we watched. Xena... Is that the one where Gabrielle's, like, fiance died? Or she got married to that guy, and then, like, I was like, oh, he's dead. And then he was dead.
Do you remember who killed him?
My queen. Callisto.
And
she's coming back from the sand. We're just waiting for when that will be.
We'll have to see. She's dead, but, yeah, you refuse to accept that.
Yeah, she's not dead. That's ridiculous. Why would you kill off the only good villain you have? That's crazy. That would be a horrible decision.
It wouldn't be the first time a TV show made a horrible decision.
That's true.
Yeah.
But, like, that's so dumb. I stand by that she's alive and fine.
Well, I can't tell you the title of this one.
Because her name is in it, and it will spoil that she's alive. Obviously.
But do you want to say anything before we get started? I actually do have one thing before we get started, but do you have anything?
Don't forget to like and subscribe to both of our channels. I have 1,000 subscriber goal now. I'm at 666, so we're still moving slow. But for the last, like, week, I've been getting one subscriber and losing one subscriber, like, every other day, and I'm just like, that's rude. But but when we get to 1,000, I'm going to do a reaction to the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie, like, from before the show.
Okay.
But I will not react to it until we get to 1,000. And I'll start IRL streaming after that, too, because you don't unlock all the features for streaming from your phone until you have 1,000 subscribers. But I think that would be fun to go places.
I think even if I hit 1,000, I still won't get the other part that I need, which is the hours viewed thingy. Because I'm only halfway on both of those.
So I have like, that.
That sucks.
I think because I post so much. But
mine did slow down.
Yeah.
Another fun thing to react to when you get to a certain subscriber count is the unaired pilot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Ooh, maybe we add that in. I'll just do a big video reacting to all of it. But I
wouldn't put them both together, but
if just the Buffy people want to see that, they gotta share my channel with other Buffy people.
Yep.
The only way we're getting there. Until we start a new show. I feel like you get a little swarm each time you start like a new show. But
True.
We won't be starting a new show till we finish Buffy, so what can I tell you? So that's sooner than you'd think.
All right. The little thing I had before we get started was that Bara had put a comment on the Giant Killer saying that this episode's okay. Not his favorite. Not his least favorite. So, kind of in the middle. David, who you thought was... I forget what name you kept calling him.
I'm not good
Nathan?
with David.
Or Nathaniel
Maybe.
or something like that.
I don't know.
But David was played by Anthony Starr, who would later play Homelander on The Boys. And you've watched some of The Boys, right?
I watched part of the first episode and went, I understand what this is. It's not for me. Good day.
That's right. And then he also pointed out, he answered your question about, I forget exactly what the question is, but he said, I would like to see Gabrielle get back with Svarus, I think is how it's pronounced.
Which guy should she end up with?
Okay. That's the one from Chariots of War with the really beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, Bara just won my sticker giveaway. I have to send him a sticker. I have to go to the post office. If anyone's still working there. Anyway.
That's a whole nother thing. So on that note, let's go ahead and get into the episode, see who Xena is killing, who Gabrielle's falling in love with, and
Woo!
is Callisto
You think she'd fall in love
alive?
with someone after her husband died? Probably. Immediately.
I mean, look at our pattern.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
They were like, yeah, you get to not be on the road for one episode.
Okay, here we go.
She was Xena. Her courage will change the world.
A babby.
She'll make a great queen one day.
Papa, please don't talk like that. You're gonna get better, I know it.
Is this the same one from before, or this is another person played by Lucy Lawless in a show that already has
It's
her?
important that
We've seen this character before.
Because I remember she pretended to be a princess at one point.
Yeah.
It's that princess? Okay.
Yeah.
Do whatever's needed of.
Could have been the lady with the centaur baby. What do I know?
So for Xena.
And who is mightier than Xena?
I was the one chosen to
Oh.
fight Callisto because if there's
You're
anyone
going to
mightier
be a
than
lot
Xena,
of episodes.
it's
What
Dr.
is
Magneto.
this? Is he a main character now? This is not a man show.
The last time we saw him, you liked him.
I do like him, but he's gonna be in every episode now? I don't like him less.
What are you doing here?
I heard the King Leos was
It's a
dying and he sent for
free country,
Xena. Wrong. She was here an hour ago.
Now, how could she get here so fast?
Is there a third Xena? I'm gonna lose my mind.
Definitely here.
This is the princess switch. This is Vanessa Ann Hudgens.
Yeah, and tell her not to worry. I could tell when we parted company this morning that she was gonna miss my affections.
Doubtful.
What'd you do that
Got your
for?
nose.
So anyway, there I was.
It does look like her, but definitely not acting like her. Hello. Most evil man I've ever seen.
Diana, welcome.
He doesn't have any bangs, so he fits that.
Thank you for coming. I want you to meet Agus. He was once the advisor to King Cadmus of Thebes. I trust him completely.
Doesn't sound like her either. Whatever accent she's doing is crazy.
Welcome, sir.
I'm honored, Your Highness.
He's not well, Xena. Oh. Well, I'm
Fucking
sorry.
dead.
Her commands are to be obeyed as though they came from the king himself.
Oh god. I don't know who it actually is, but it's obviously not her.
And what happened with Jockster to make him think you were in love with him? You have to watch what you say to this guy. He's a little crazy. He had this whole bar thinking you were some kind of low-life tramp.
Throw this big-mouthed idiot in the dungeon.
Idiot. Xena! Xena!
Damn, your husband got murdered, and then she said throw her in the fucking dungeon.
She is a little off, isn't she? Hi, Poseidon.
It's fine, whatever. I'm over it.
Over the Poseidon.
I'm over it. He's never showing up, and I refuse to wait for it.
Something that I didn't point out
Xena,
when we start
a
season
mighty
2.
princess forged in the
I don't
heat
think.
of battle.
I'm waiting for it to pop up. Renee! Season 2, she started being in the credits.
Oh, I didn't realize she wasn't in the credits in season 1.
Yeah. So apparently I did point it out when we started. And if that hissing noise picks up, we don't know what it is. We tried to figure it out. But...
yeah, I can't hear anything on my end, so it might be something with Zoom or my cam mic, but
my ears or whatever.
Okay. Rude.
Let me remind you of reality, Meg. You're a filthy
Meg?
tramp. You look like Xena and Diana.
Oh my god, it's not magic. She actually looks like
I
them.
never said nothing about no kinky stuff.
That's
Pulled it off so
crazy.
far
Oh,
tonight.
not quite.
And he called her a tramp, and so the title of the episode is Warrior Princess Tramp.
I can't see how Xena can put up.
This is just Vanessa Hudgens' like third Princess Switch movie. I'm just saying.
This came out before that.
Yeah, but they just like they
I've seen the
obviously
movie.
looked into the future and copied her. Or Vanessa Hudgens copied them.
This place is nice, but I bet
Tragic.
Diana has a real comfy setup.
I just assumed he
Well-
was magic and doing a spell on somebody else because it's insane for 3 people to be exactly identical. But love it for them.
Turn the control of the army over to me right away.
Where'd they get her entire
Once I have
outfit?
command of the army, and sell their citizens into slavery, it'll only be the
Me?
beginning of a series of conquests.
So we've had Xena and Diana switch places, just like
He broke it.
the Princess
Not a toy.
movie.
I've actually never seen the movies. I just know there's like 80 Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
you broke it.
Well, I've seen all of
But if I can
them, I
help and leave it
think.
there,
Maybe I'm gonna kill her.
Gabriel's match.
Gabrielle, it's all part of the plan.
Well, will you tell me what the plan is?
Can't.
No.
Now, why are you treating me like a kid? I thought we were past that.
Well, we're not.
Damn.
Oh, and,
She kind of like told
don't try to
her.
contact Diana. She'll stay quiet.
good.
Yeah, except Xena's gonna show up tomorrow.
But what do we do when the real Xena gets here?
Yeah. But
She won't.
what does that mean? I feel she probably will.
I just noticed you went pink with your hair, didn't you?
Yeah, but it wasn't a very good. It was a new hair that I never tried before. It already went out.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna do purple. I got some yesterday because we had Ulta points.
Okay.
So I got some of a brand I actually know does well. And I'm like,
Okay.
You and me have
The
some
pink
fun.
literally lasted like 2 weeks, and I
No
take good care
thanks.
of my colored
Oh.
hair. So I was like, that's
So
annoying.
now you're playing hard to get.
She's here.
But there's no reason why you should be lonely when there's healthy young men like us around.
Do they want to die?
Give us a chance.
She said no.
They don't know what no means in this world.
Give me some
Ugh.
slow.
Then I watched Kill Bill as my movie this week. I'm ready. Kick their
Well, I
butts.
take it you're
Slash
not
them.
looking for a kiss. You're not my type.
Sorry.
The flamethrower!
Get wrecked.
Love the smoke coming off the face.
How's about that kiss, huh?
Ice. Dumb.
He's happy.
Well, alright. Or what are you doing? Gluing it? With what? Something tells me she's not a trained fighter, and if Xena does find her, it's not going to be a hard one.
Well, considering her chakram is not real,
Xena
I doubt the
was
sword's real.
Z.
Okay, girly, we gotta learn how to spell the name of the person we're impersonating.
Okay, the sword's real.
Just, like, use your body weight and fall backwards.
Then we're falling on the table and breaking it.
Well, if she, like, held on and stepped off the table. Prediction. Pre-watch. No.
Are you right?
I forgot that happened, but
I'm just practicing by destroying your table. Oh, I wish you guys could see Misty, the big black cat, is like laying in a sunspot. Oh,
Roadblock.
Step
aside.
so comfy.
to be smart and walk away while you still can.
You know, sometimes
You still don't know who you're dealing with.
you gotta
do
give
you?
an extra
Don't make me
line
hurt
and
you.
it doesn't. It doesn't go perfect.
It's all right. He's with me.
I hate that.
You're a very lucky man.
Oh, for sure. Oh, what are you doing?
Come in.
I don't think I could be interested in someone who looked like my friend. Like that much. That would be
Have a
weird.
seat.
I know he thinks it's actually her, but even afterwards I'd be like,
But he's never thought of her as a friend.
that's true.
What did that little brat say?
Oh, listen, Xena, I've been selling your reputation around town.
I'm sorry.
Listen, Xena, I told a barroom full of guys how intimate you and I got.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a little publicity.
A little public. Oh, no, Xena, listen. I don't deserve you as a lover.
You're kidding.
Okay, I'm not Xena, bro.
Don't listen to anything Gabrielle says. I'm seriously considering having her executed.
What? No, listen, you're wrecking one of the great friendships. No. Okay.
Bro, you gotta put two and two
Well,
together. I know it
let's
looks
go.
like her. But
Listen,
it doesn't
so I'll be
sound
outside
like
your
her.
window. Should you need my sword at your service?
Or act like her. Okay.
Lovely man.
Hit her with the horny stick.
She is a tramp.
Your jocks are the magnificent. Your jocks are. You're.
I don't really know anyone who calls you that.
Oh, this is madness. Do you really think a different dress will weaken my manly resolve?
Oh no, that's the princess, bro. Yeah, you did grab
Xena's
the
kinda
princess's
unpredictable,
ass.
isn't she?
Ta-da, we're on our way. You're like, it must have missed her leaving.
I just came from seeing my father.
Oh, he fucking died, didn't he?
Can't we talk about this later?
Sure.
Okay, but
I'll talk
I
to
feel like we
Caroline
should talk about it now,
Princess
because she's...
Queen.
Why would she have been at the tavern? Okay,
Be
whatever.
here if you need me.
Or is this the other lady?
Hey, Aggie.
Oh my god, how did you
Said you
do
were gonna
that?
make it to the party.
Obviously,
How did they have the same
something
outfit
is
as the
wrong.
princess and
Well,
know what
you
day
better
she was
be
gonna wear
careful.
it?
She looks tough. How'd you
She
like
kept
your
it
tea?
hidden in her baggage.
Nice touch.
Not good. Well, I guess at least someone else knows.
Diana and Xena are exact lookalikes?
Right.
Yeah.
Xena still is a thing for me.
Impossible. No offense, Jockster.
Damn.
You're just not her type.
She gave me this.
I don't
That
want
ain't
to hear
all.
that.
She was struck by Cupid's arrow. It's love, Gabrielle. But don't worry, I'm prepared to do the honorable
Sir, this is ancient
No, marry
Greek
her.
Rome time.
You
It
guys
would have been
hang around together.
Aphrodite's era.
thing. Xena and I could be like
Or
a father
whatever.
and mother to you.
Guards!
Get me the fuck out of here!
What is the plan?
Can't say, but you'll have to stay here.
Forgive me, Your Highness, I'm lower than rat droppings.
Oh, of course. Eh?
Gonna be so
Oh.
confused.
You're gonna tell Jockster, but you're not gonna tell me?
Xena's orders.
Yes.
She's very fond of him, you know.
Except then he's gonna run into real Xena and she's gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? Me, when I have to spend the
Wait,
entire
what's the
episode locked in
plan?
a jail cell and don't get to be part of any of the fun shit.
That's the plan?
What do you
This
think?
lady's crazy. I kinda like her.
You like the tramp?
Messy. Yeah, she's messy.
And you know how she can't drift off and as you sing a lullaby to her.
Hi, Hazel.
It's also, why you guys watching?
63 bottles of beer on the wall. 63
The
bottles
baby's
of
like,
beer.
what the fuck?
The nanny's like, what the fuck?
You
Oh,
devil.
gross.
Oh, Joxer, why should you deny
I'm
yourself?
happy for you, Joxer, but you're gonna be heartbroken eventually. Or maybe him and the tramp will fall in love and be together forever. What do I know?
What are you doing here?
Hazel's like, yeah, come be now.
Princess Diana wants me.
She what?
I can see the pain on your face, but really, there's no reason why we can't be adults about this and have a little fun.
Oh, you wanna die?
Are you suicidal?
Oh, don't worry, Xena.
Bro, I don't know why you thought that was... Well, I know why he thought, but I'm like, the facial expression should have given away it was no longer
Me where
welcome.
Gabrielle is.
Try staying away from that clown Joxer.
I think he's cute.
You better not mess this up.
Look who's talking.
Don't you talk to me that way. A despicable slag like you should find it an honor to work with a man
Okay,
like
I
me.
feel like we don't talk to our allies that way, rude.
Agus,
Also, why is Aggie so sex negative?
you're going to do exactly like I say from now on.
There's some people that are just really picky about their name.
What a fucking prude.
Why don't you stand there?
Come on, warrior princess.
Okay, Gabrielle.
You're trying to drive me insane.
Let's go.
I feel like we could have taken a moment to explain to her what the fuck was going on, but
But how do I know that you're the real Xena?
Yeah.
because I let you out of the prison. And she's been with Joxer the whole time. Okay, my man was not prepared for that. Okay, that's a lot of property damage.
Hello, Xena. Boy, I'm glad to see you.
Let's split up and search the castle. They may have hidden Diana.
That's a horrible
Wait,
idea
wait.
when there's a
How
double.
am I supposed
Why
to know
would
who
you
the
split
real
up?
Diana is?
Well, this also shows that
She displays any
really the
interest
only person who
whatsoever
can
as a man.
control the chakram is Xena.
But like, I feel like we
She
should
is
not be
bad.
splitting up. That's like kind of the
Real
worst
bad.
thing you could do when there's like a doppelganger, but okay. They didn't even come up with a password.
Sorry. How am I sure you weren't Xena?
What would be the reaction if she wasn't
Very
Xena?
Well, Xena would have caught it.
Oh. I still think that is Xena though. And they have a third dress. They have a third outfit.
How are you doing, princess? Not well. I'll probably be dead soon. Why is that?
Okay, girl, we're sitting in the
Well, I've been
dirt.
sitting on
Like,
this
we're
cold
okay.
ground
We're
almost
not
the entire
starving.
day. Who could survive that? Let's toy with a brat a while.
Ah, it's doing it again. I just wanted to look at my fucking clock. Well, I saw that one coming. Hate to tell them. The craziness is the idea that there's 3 outfits that are all exactly the same.
That were just
buys 3 of every outfit.
I was gonna say that were just available on the spot.
I just found them. No, leave the baby alone. The baby didn't do nothing. Where the fuck was the husband in all of this? His wife was missing. I guess he thought it was the other lady, but you didn't know she was a completely different fucking person, personality-wise?
Poor
Can't
Philemon.
expect me just to wait down here when my child's life is in danger.
This plan is our only way to save your child.
Yeah,
You must
Philemon.
stay down here. She's our only hope.
You're my only
Gabrielle,
hope.
I want you to find Meg and keep her in one place. I'll do the rest.
You haven't gotten to that part of the Star Wars, have you?
You're my only hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't
Okay.
think so, though. I think I just know it from pop culture. I've
Okay.
just watched the first 3 Star Wars movies.
It's
I may
in-
do the first prequel for Star Wars Day, because my movie night is on a Sunday, and May 4th is a Sunday. So we might do one more Star Wars movie. But
Okay.
honestly, other than the first Star Wars movie, they don't do very well. At least not on my channel.
Meg, huh? That's a pretty
People
name.
didn't really watch
You're
the
not
second or third
falling
one,
for,
so I stopped doing
Well,
them.
I've seen it.
Oh, okay. It's
I was
in
like-
one of the first 3.
Hey, listen,
Yeah, if you're
I think
not
the
gonna
first
watch it,
she'll be a
I'm
victim
not
of some
gonna
more
do it.
circumstances.
Oh, you think she can do a better job than I can?
This is not a competition.
You think that I'm a complete joke, don't you?
Sir, have you looked at your helmet?
Princess.
Can't it wait?
No, it can't.
My man's gonna be so confused by the end of this.
I know.
Yeah, a little more
Me?
cleavage couldn't hurt.
She needs the Wonder Bra.
Hey,
Get out of
girly.
my way.
Over my dead body.
Oh, chill out.
Eat some fruit, baby.
Eat some fruit. That was a big chunk of hair.
Oh god. I don't think she was gonna, like, kill
Tears are no
you.
good with me.
Snotty brats like you always hate girls like me.
What do you expect with what you've been doing? Agus
Oh, they
said-
left Gabrielle's hair a mess, so
I suppose none of this is your fault.
nice continuity there.
You know, I shouldn't feel for you. But you look so much like my best friend.
I don't know.
No shit.
He got drunk and fell off the roof when I was being born.
Iconic.
God, he hate it when I get like this.
I hate it when I get
I'm
emotional.
telling you, that girl got
This is not
she
a
got a
party.
bad lot in life,
Will you
and
get
she's
that into
just
your
sex
head when it's gonna
positive, and
touch your
people are
shoulders?
shaming her. Yes, she's part of an evil
Dials
plot,
and
but don't
looses
we
got
all
one thing to
sometimes
do.
get manipulated into being in
What's
an
that?
evil plot?
Kill the king.
Poison's too slow. You can never be sure if it's going to do the job. I should stab him. I could hide
job,
the knife
Xena.
under the baby's blanket and pretend I was taking a little time to see the old buzzard.
That's good.
Is it? When the princess then stabs the king, the servants might talk.
That hurts me.
Yeah, her head sounds hard.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Oh shit.
No. Why haven't you been to see me?
No, we've seen him before too. Not only as this character, but also as
Nothing
the
could give
seer.
The last few days of my life more
White guys all be looking like white guys. I tell you. I also think if I was binging it, I would recognize people probably more often. But like when you're like, oh, I haven't seen this actor in months, you're like, who?
Yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Get away from me now. Xena, let's take the baby. Get the baby out of here. Oh, the baby. Oh, no. Hey, Meg, he thinks you're Xena. Kill the idiot.
Okay, they gotta give his character a little bit of a break after this one. He almost had the baby.
Sword.
Come on, idiot.
The name's Doctor. This way.
Wait, the baby went the other way.
Man, that is not your father.
Kill him.
I didn't agree to that.
After he was just nice to her.
Do it.
I'm Xena.
Go on.
I'm Xena.
Do it.
I'm Xena. Okay, we don't have to listen to the guy calling us a slag.
And neither will you.
How dare
Also
you?
crazy that you weren't sure if that was her and you gave her a knife. These guys' heads are broken, like their jaws are dislocated.
You're not my daughter, are you?
Not officially.
And you're not Xena either.
No.
Amazing.
Insane.
What are the chances?
No, because I want you to stay here and take care of the king.
No. No, see, you must not have been paying attention. I'm no good.
You got the king to safety, I saw you.
Yeah, well, that was my one good deed for the year. Believe me, you don't want to be
Me?
leaving anybody's life in
I
mess.
did one chore.
I'm a lowlife.
I don't care what you've done in your past.
Runs a tramp.
Ain't nothing wrong with a tramp, is all I'm saying. Tramp's the best character in Lady and the Tramp. Okay, can we not just rip babies from women's arms,
And I
or...
lived in Athens for a while.
Doing her toenails.
I was a cook.
Oh no, just pick him at the shoe.
And you know, I have quite a touch when it comes to spices.
Dude's gonna die listening to this story. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Put a rope up on that chandelier.
I'm sorry, for what? I'm sorry, we're all cool with cooking the baby. All of us, really. No one is like, hey, maybe we don't do that. Like, this might be my limit, guys.
And anyone who tries to stop me is going to eat my sword.
You know, what? Or is it Diana? Is it the other one?
Still have my
Oh, it's the other one.
killing thing.
It's
Meg.
Diana.
Oh, stab the baby.
Tie it off.
Bro, like, somebody has to be like, you know
Now we'll
what? Burning
see
the
if
baby
this
is
is
too
what we
far,
need.
even for me. I don't know who's who. I
In
think
the
this
blink
one's
of an
Xena.
eye, I can split the skull of anyone who moves with my trust.
I'm trying to see if there's a crack in that. No, there's a crack. This is Meg. Yep. How'd they get 3 of Xena's? Okay, they only have 2 of Xena's outfits. Okay, that makes more sense. What the fuck? I mean, to be fair, they probably could get the baby out pretty quick, but...
I was gonna say,
That's
another one where the baby enjoys it the whole
basket.
time.
Baby's having a great time. Bro, maybe we just get the baby.
It's more fun to fight.
Xena, what the fuck? Baby's gonna get whiplash.
Joxer's actually fighting.
Yeah, that's my thing. If that guy goes the wrong direction, this baby would die, I think. I don't think babies can survive that.
It's
I
just
don't
going
know.
up and down. It's
Really
not getting.
fast.
It's not getting the baby shake syndrome.
it's flying through the air, and you tell me it's fine?
Yeah,
No
it's fine.
way. That would snap its little neck, dude.
No,
That
she caught it right.
Dead. She caught it in the...
I just came from seeing your father.
I bet your dead-ass dad.
Which one are you?
I'm Xena.
It's a long story.
Oh, Papa. I sure hope he pulls through. If it were up to me, I'd give you another chance. I'd set you free.
Yeah, you saved them. They kind of owe her a little bit. I know she caused the problem, but she also fixed it.
He's going to be fine.
I don't ever want to hear anyone say things like that about my personal cook.
Aww.
It was fun being you for a while. Just don't do it again in a hurry.
This is gonna be real confusing with her living there. We're gonna mix her up with the princess all the time. See, is he like part of the group now? How about you just stay here?
Ditch the broads and double back. I'll leave the kitchen door open for you.
Right.
Well, I mean, if they're in love, they're in love. Let them live their best. Girly, we can't be fucking stealing.
Get me out!
Fine.
So I won't be able to join you.
That's okay.
Dumb.
That's okay.
I know how much you need a real warrior to watch.
Man, I still don't hate Joxer, but I'm just like, okay, maybe we get an episode without him. Just one. So that we miss him, you know? Absence makes the heart grow fonder and all that. Now, did Lucy Lawless get paid for playing 3 characters?
Probably just the same amount. I don't know how they work that out in contracts.
Yeah.
Oh, why did it stop?
Oh no! I read some of it. The drama.
Oh, now it pops up.
I saw it said Xena and neither for coincidentally identical something. Neither Xena nor her remarkably coincidental identical twin Diana were harmed during the production of this motion picture. Meg, however, suffered minor injuries while preparing aardvark nuggets for King Lias. Aardvark nuggets? Ew.
Alright, hold on.
Like Arthur?
You know what an aardvark is.
Yeah, but that's what Arthur, the cartoon. He's an aardvark, ain't he?
Oh.
A Arthur?
So, you weren't as happy with Joxer in this one.
I'm just like, I hate to be mean to the guy, but like, I think he's funny comedic relief, but I think maybe not every episode.
Okay.
Maybe not every single time. He was fine. I was not expecting the Princess Switch 3 with even more fucking princesses. More Xenas. I think, though, she should get extra pay if she had to play 3 of the characters.
It was the Princess
Whatever you're gonna
Switch.
pay those other actors, you should have just doubled Lucy Lawless, I think.
It was the Princess Switch 2 that would have borrowed this one.
Too many! There's also a 4th lady they've never even met who's like married to a centaur.
That she doesn't look like Xena. Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, she
Lila.
does. She's played by
Lila.
Lucy Lawless.
I thought you were talking about Effany.
No, there's the one that is Xena, literally. I'm just saying, how are 4 people identical?
But you caught on to the fact that was not Xena, like, right off the bat.
Yeah, she was doing a weird-ass voice, and I'm like, why would Xena do this voice?
Well, and I think that speaks to, even though both Diana and Meg are trampy, or cheesy characters, not trampy, they're both kind of cheesy characters. I think it shows how good Lucy Lawless is with being able to differentiate.
Voices.
Yeah.
She would be a great voice actress, too.
I posted, I don't know if you saw it, on your Discord. I posted where Lucy is impersonating Stevie Nicks.
I probably saw it, but I haven't watched it yet.
Okay. It's in the Hercules Xena non-spoiler one. So.
Okay.
For when you're ready for it. But yeah, I think if anything, it shows us Xena's the serious one, but both Diana and Meg have a certain amount of cheese, but it's different types of cheese. And
I think they're so good.
Yeah.
I think Megan's a little more fun than Diana. Like, as a character to, like, explore and have. Like, if I had to pick one of them to come back. But they live in the same castle now, so I guess if they ever use them again, they'll both come back.
Well, and her trying to seduce Joxer.
So silly. I don't get why he didn't just stay there with her and they could fall in love and be happily ever after, but...
Apparently they're trying to keep it a
on the
hidden,
low?
A hidden on the down low.
I don't see why. No one thinks she's Xena anymore.
I don't know.
But live your best life, I guess.
Any other reactions to the episode?
I think it's always fun when people have to do that, like, shooting and the person is playing the same character they're talking to. I think that's always creative and it's interesting to see how they do it. I think Parent Trap probably the biggest example of that with Lindsay Lohan. Like, as a kid, I was like, they're twins? Before I understood that she was playing both characters. And Vampire Diaries also does that. But they're lazy and they get bored of it, so the sick character goes away and the annoying one stays.
You need to watch the original Parent Trap.
With the blondes, I've seen it. It's
with Hayley
Mills.
Mills.
The Lohan one is better. It is my childhood favorite movie. It might just be my favorite movie.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna send you Bratz to Switzerland. She's iconic, okay?
This episode was actually supposed to be the second one of this season.
Interesting.
Intimate Strangers was the one that they did instead. And Intimate Strangers was supposed to be in this spot after the Callisto episode.
Why?
What
was that episode about?
I was just getting ready to pull it up because I can't remember exactly. Hold on.
Because it does feel like this one had far lower stakes other than burning the baby alive compared to the previous episode of the Callisto episode.
Oh, we haven't watched Intimate Stranger yet.
Oh, so it got moved even farther back. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting.
That's why we can't remember what happened in it.
Yeah, that's interesting. I get that they do that. I guess that's probably easier to do with shows like this, where like not every episode completely continues into the next episode. They're kind of like one-off adventures. Like you couldn't do that with like a full thought-out story-based show. You'd be like, well, now it makes no fucking sense. But I feel like that's something they used to do a lot more. They did it with a lot of cartoons as well. I've noticed in my animation watches is like some episodes are in the wrong order on streaming services because they like give them to the streaming services in the order with the codes in which they were created and not in which they were aired. So if you find shows that are really mixed up, it's because they did that switching around.
Yeah. I think the show that's most known for it, that it did the most damage to the show, was Firefly.
Which is a show that people want me to watch when I finish Buffy. It's going to be on the list. But I already had someone tell me like the correct way, and I'll double check it and look it up just so that makes more sense.
Good.
But yeah, that's a hard thing about doing that. It's like I don't know if I'd blame it on the streaming services because they're just given it by the people who they bought it from. It's like,
right.
If they go by code, like that's kind of, if you didn't code it, fix your code so that it made sense. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Any other thoughts on this episode?
Overall, I think it was a fun one. I think it's hard to compete with the Callisto killing Gabrielle's husband and the fucking drama of that, to be fair. But it was a good lighthearted one, and I needed that after a couple of hard weeks, so I enjoyed it still.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. What's your question for everybody?
Ooh, okay. So we know 4 identical Xenas. Who is the 5th Xena, and what kind of person are they? If you had to make up, who is our next Xena?
The one is technically not a Xena.
I count her as a Xena. If she was in the episode, they'd be like, "Bitch, you look like us," so she counts.
Well, and Herc and Eolus did, or Salmonius, Herc and Salmonius did acknowledge that she looks like Xena.
So I think, who is our 5th one? Crazier the better.
Okay.
Crazier idea you can come up with, the better. I think is funny.
Okay.
Get the creative juices.
What's your question for everybody? Who's the 5th one?
Yeah, make up the 5th Xena. Crazier the better.
Okay. All right. And if there is a 5th Xena, nobody spoil it.
Yeah, don't spoil it. So don't be fucking lame.
Of course, by that point,
we'll probably see her if
like
it
this.
is. My brain's just gonna be like this. If there's a 5th one, that's crazy. That's crazy. Where's I want a Gabrielle duplicate.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Why does Xena get all the attention?
Yeah, why does Xena have all the twins? Are we sure?
Xena,
She's
Xena,
not
Xena.
Zeus's daughter, and they're not all secretly Zeus's daughter or something. Like, are we sure?
It's spreading the seed or something, right?
Yeah.
All right, on that note, thank you everybody for joining us on this one. We'll see you on the next journey.
Bye.
Bye.